No, no, no. Should we?
Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Savage AF is the name of the show. You know what we doing, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter.
Facts matter. Listen,
I am Black Pedro. This guy.
That's Black Pedro. I am comedian Shang.
I see you.
AKA light skin bomber. AKA bulbous. That's my code. Bulbous. AKA a little bit less round than I was last week because I'm now vegan. It's trying to stay on it.
Now you gotta watch. You gotta watch claiming that vegan life, dog. Because
why?
You know these vegans be serious out here. That's why I always said plant based for myself.
All right, plant based.
Because vegans, it's like a religion, bro. You can't wear leather. I don't think you could.
Fuck that.
You can't do honey.
Yeah.
Real vegans don't do
fuck
honey.
that. Listen, yo, you know what, you gassy bastards? I'm gonna do what I hell. I'm but I just not eat meat. But Savage AF, we're here for you 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. That's right. That's what we do. And
live all the way
live
on YouTube and Facebook.
We got some of the people in the feed. What's going on?
If you ever.
What's Nicole H already saying? Shang not vegan? You're right, because I do eat pussy.
Ayo. Yeah. All right, y'all. Listen, like Shang said, we're here for you live, YouTube, Facebook, Monday through Friday. If you ever miss us live, you on drugs, god damn it. Kill yourself expeditiously, but before you do, you can find redemption.
Expeditiously? Did you watch that movie recently?
Nah, it just came to me. But you can find redemption. You can get yourself clean on our YouTube page where we have all our episodes archived so that if you ever miss one, you know, we got your back. YouTube.com/C/SavageAF World, all one word. That's how we get there. Right now, I'm sipping. Roger Stacker's asking, "What am I drinking?" I'm sipping a little Riesling, and then
Riesling.
It's a German white wine. This one happens to be.
It sounds racist.
A Riesling.
It does.
I'm drinking Nazi grapes. I'm drinking Nazi grapes right now. And
all I know is Jews don't drink that.
And then we're going to Mexico after this with a little tequila. Little backup there. All right, man. And Roger Stacker, shout out to you. I also see in the building we have Nicole H, Maya Baker, Breezy,
JRA NYC,
Damani Jones. Yep, JRA. Larcel Brown, welcome back. I haven't seen your name in a while, so thank you for chiming in. Facebook user, I believe that's our fellow comedian Jeff Keller.
Jeff Keller, aka he's Beige Bomber too. He's beige too. But I want to make sure that y'all know this too. You need to subscribe to the channel. If you see what's scrolling down there right now, you do that, and then we move on from that. So when you do subscribe to the channel, watch what happens to your life. Watch you like, why do I smell good all the time? Why is it when I take a shit, nothing potpourri and air, and I mean fresh air, comes out of my bottom? So make sure, I don't know where I was going with that, but I went, and it's too late. Can't come back from it. But what I can do is tell y'all to do this. Ring the bell. Give us some thumbs up if you get a chance. This is every time we do the show. And make sure you give us a thumbs up. Go to the page. But we're not done there. We're not done there before we jump right into the show. There's something we got y'all to do. We got to have y'all do. If you do it, you're going to feel better. You're going to make your life better. Okay? The woman that loved you, going to love you more. The man that loved you, going to love you more.
That old thing back.
Yeah, see, I'm just saying right now, you know, and like, it ain't going to be like fences. I ain't got to love you.
That's not what this is about, y'all.
It's about this. It's about this.
On the IG, follow at Black Pedro. For those who don't know what the IG is, that's how you pronounce IG.
Yes,
IG.
and follow
At Comedian Shang, at Black Pedro. Let's go, y'all. It's Shang with a G. Ain't no K or E.
Yeah.
It's not Shane. It's not Shank.
Well,
I gotta flex some of my
I wouldn't say that either.
He always got that thing on him.
I got the Zacto, brother.
Before we get into the show, I need to, because I see people out here commenting. Maya Baker, I need to flex some of my wine skills. Maya Baker says, Baker says Riesling is
Marcel?
Maria Baker says Riesling is too sweet for me. Sauvignon Blanc is my preferred white wine.
You know
what I would ask you to do, Maya, is explore the world of Riesling. You want to start with a Trocken, because there's many levels to German Riesling specifically. So Trocken,
oh my God,
is your driest Riesling, right? Then you get to like Cabernet, Auslese, Spätlese, Trocken Bitter Auslese, a TBA is going to be your sweetest Riesling.
Can I
but
break
hold on now, Shane, you don't even know what beer is.
You know, I don't.
We was hanging the other day, and I ordered a beer. They dropped the beer on the table, and Shane was like, "What's that?" I'm like, nigga, it's beer.
Like, you know what?
God damn.
You know what? I've had enough of you guys' activity.
Maya, you want a Trocken, all right? You want a Riesling from Germany that is labeled Trocken. Trocken.
What about Thunderbird? What about Thunderbird? What happened to Thunderbird? What happened to Mad Dog 2020? What happened to the real drinks that niggas drink? You, my friend, have sold out.
No, I've bought in.
Okay, but wow.
I didn't sell out. I bought into a new life.
All you motherfuckers with
Nicole
fancy
H said, she says, I'm not really a fan of white wine. Listen, wine is all about pairing. Okay, so you get you a nice get a nice like crisp Chablis or Sancerre, and then get some like creamy cheese with that. Woo! You living a whole new life, Nicole. Give it a shot, y'all.
What are you talking about?
Nigga, I'm fancy, nigga. Anyways, Savage AF, man, is the name of the show. Are we 5 minutes in yet? Yeah, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. It is Tuesday, July 26, 2022. Oh, by the way, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Savage A.F. We're in the time-space continuum, y'all, so let's continue on. Oh, Damani Jones.
One more thing.
Damani Jones on that 19 Crimes. That's that Snoop Dogg.
Okay, I just want
my mama got a fridge full of that.
Yeah, I want you to know that, because I'm on with a little bougie ass nigga, with his bougie wine drinking. Look at him skipping his pinky out.
I'm getting notes of melon, a bit of honey on the palate.
See, I knew it. I knew he would. I just knew it. Listen, now we have a Facebook page. That is what I forgot to say. I need y'all to make sure y'all check us out on the Facebook page. It's very important. It's Savage A.F. Make sure you subscribe if you got Facebook or Meta World, whatever the fuck it's called. Make sure that you go there, subscribe to the channel, and share the channel's link with as many friends as you can. We appreciate you following us. We got about yesterday about 32 new followers.
Let's go, baby.
So we need more.
We're so close to a trillion. We're only a trillion away from a trillion.
So let's get down with the down. Oh, AJ Fitz in there? And man, I can't wait till I have a weight lift off with you, nigga.
You should wait for the weights. Wine and cheese sounds like gas, AJ Fitz says. Hey, brother, then drink it and eat it alone. You know what I'm saying? Blow up the apartment by yourself. Maybe not a date for you, but all right, man. So we're gonna keep it pushing, y'all. We are going to end today's show.
Yes.
With a SHANGRY, as we should. White on white crime, dropping the dime. Bow, 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 bow.
Exactly.
I feel like Isaac Hayes should be in the background on this one.
White on white crime, dropping the dime.
White on white crime, dropping the dime all the time.
White men never really do the time.
Hey, sucker. Before we get into that, on chime, hilarious. Black Pedro popping before that.
Sorry.
I think I've discovered a new scam. I don't know, but let's talk about it. We'll see. But before we get into that, bink, 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 Bink.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that Dangerous Minds that we need Coolio here right now, but Dangerous Minds out there, y'all. The January 6th hearings.
Horrible. Good
I know,
Lord.
I hated that. The January 6th hearings, though, apparently are having zero effect on Republican voters. Let's talk about it. But before we get into that, we ask critical questions on this show, but the most critical one that we ask always sounds like this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Unexpected twist here in the vagina lockdown plot. But that man right there, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States, Jonathan, I tried to fuck up Barack Obama's inauguration, Roberts, was actually on your side, ladies. It's just been leaked, and apparently it looks like his opinion. So it wasn't a 6-3 vote on this Roe v. Wade overturning. It was actually a 5-1-3. The 3 liberals did what they do.
They do what they always do.
And 5 of the conservatives were fucksticks. But this one conservative fuckstick wasn't a fuckstick on this day.
No, he was.
Johnny John Roberts, again, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, was apparently
they call him Dog Dancer. I don't know.
There you go. That he ain't nothing but a hound dog. But I don't even know, why would somebody make that gift? Like, what was that?
I don't know. I just liked it.
But so apparently Justice Roberts thought like the conservatives that the Mississippi abortion ban should be upheld in Mississippi, but he did not see this as a route to overturning Roe v. Wade, and was trying his best, I guess, to get at least one other conservative on his side. And what they're saying is that the leak of Justice Alito's opinion on the overturning of Roe v. Wade kind of forced the hand of the conservatives, and they kind of just had to ride with it since it was already out there. But secretly behind doors, which is usually the way, behind closed doors, I should say, is usually the way the Supreme Court operates in terms of, their decisions and their debates about those before they go public. John Roberts was trying to sway at least one conservative his way so that Roe v. Wade would not be overturned. And I gotta say, man, I've been shocked by this dude, because he is either, like, he has gone against quite a few conservative things over the years. And it's been surprising to me. I thought, you kind of thought of this guy as.
Let me just compound what you're saying, but then I'm going to push back a little bit to you, right?
Hey, well, let me hear what you.
All right, wait. First off, everybody in the feed, hello, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever the fuck you are.
Whatever the fuck you are.
All right. Number 2, tell all your mothers I said hello. All right.
I'll be back next week.
I left my slippers under their beds. No, I think it's, whatever the fuck, whatever he's saying, the reason you fucking asshole, it's too late. You should have said that from the get-go so we could have said something to you. That's number 1. Number 2, all these things he goes against the conservatives, none of them seem to work out, because it always seems to fall on the side of the conservatives. So fuck him, fuck his family. If you go to his house, knock on the door, your little kids come to the door. Hey, little kids, how you doing?
Chest kick.
Yes, chest kick. Fuck your kids. And it's like, oh, is that your dog? What kind of dog is that? It's a beagle. Oh, I like beagles. Come here, little beagle. And then you kick them too. You fuck them. And fuck you and your dog. Okay, the bottom line is, every time he says something, that's like Joe Manchin said, no, really, I'm a Democrat. Really, I am a Democrat. But everything you do,
prove it, dog.
It proves
Show
to
me.
land on the conservative side. Everything that this Chief Justice Roberts, a.k.a. Smelly Fingers,
okay.
Yeah, that's
Stank Knuckles.
Exactly.
John Stank Knuckle Roberts.
His face smells like the back of his ears. The bottom line is he never, everything he says, it always seems to fall on that side. So fuck him. When it came to the voting rights thing, when it came to obviously Roe versus Wade, which is a huge thing that most of the public actually really didn't want to happen, and he still, well, I was in the middle. Well, motherfucker, you should have swayed him. Why are you there then? If you can't sway motherfuckers, what you there for, bitch? Hope you get hit in the face with a fly ball at your favorite baseball team.
I mean, he was outnumbered, man. What you want him to do? It was 5-on-1.
Fight him.
And one of them is Clarence Coon, Monkey Strength Thomas. You know what I mean?
We already know that.
So he's got a strong forehead. This, I gotta admit, this came as a bit of a surprise to me. I know you want to kick his children up the steps, Shang, but
right.
I gotta admit, man, I was surprised that Roberts he's all about that V life, yo. He was about your vagine, ladies. He was trying to protect it. He tried.
I don't know about that. You know what? He tried, but how come? Like, you know what? That's like saying, man, I really tried to pull that kid out the pool, but the kid drowned anyway. And that's.
But if you actually tried though, then
you get props for it. But
I mean, versus the other 5 motherfuckers who just sat poolside and was like, that kid's really struggling. I'll have another.
Splat, kick your feet, kid. Kick your feet. Hey, who wants sushi? No. My point, okay, I give props for trying, but for some reason in his instance, if he was sincere, he could have dissented. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, it wouldn't have changed the result.
It would have changed the perception of him.
But as far as I can understand, he also didn't side with the other 5 conservatives. So I don't think it was a full dissent, but he didn't endorse it either. So I think he kind of if we talk about, the three states of energy, positive, negative, neutral, I think he tried to go positive, got negated, so ended up being neutral.
Okay, but Maya Baker said the cloak and dagger moves of conservatives trying to stay likable, trying to stay in the mix. Is what I see it as. I see it as, he's a butt sniffer.
But these judges, they're not politicians in that sense, right? Like, if you're a Supreme Court justice, you're there until you die, dog, or unless you do something that's impeachable. But you're there until you die. So you're not gonna lose you have bro. When you talk about job security, nigga, it ain't nothing like a Supreme Court justice. Like you can do it. You got the gig, dog.
I know, but what I'm saying is whether he got the gig or not, I mean, I understand he could fuck up, he could be an asshole, he could be Clarence Coon Thomas, he could be like, oh, I'm against interracial marriage, I'm against gay marriage, and there's nothing we can do because he's there for life. I get it. But perception is for life. Damn it. But end of the day, I agree with Maya. They'll do that side of it. It's like, hey, I'm still a good guy.
My point is, like, they don't have to play to the public opinion like politicians do, right? Like they don't, like a Supreme Court justice doesn't have to worry about being popular with the people or whatever, and they're really not supposed to, right? That's what the politicians are for.
But that's what they did for
that's
the
base. That's what the other 2 branches are for. I mean, I don't think they're doing it for the base. I think conservative justices believe what they believe. Liberal justices believe what they believe. You know what I mean? Like, these are, I mean, at the end of the day, a judge is just a person with an opinion based on, facts and legal precedents. But at the end of the day, they're just people with an opinion who, they are concerned. They're supposed to stay neutral on things and interpret the Constitution and the law, kind of in a neutral way.
They're supposed to interpret the Constitution and the law, but
we call them conservative and liberal. So obviously they have a slant, a bent. They're bent in different directions. So but they don't have to play to the public opinion, unless they really, really want to. But we don't vote for Supreme Court justices. They're never up. They have no term limit. There's nothing, So
but
fuck your feelings.
People still want people to like you. People still want people to like you and think you're a good person. And maybe that's why he does. But he just always comes out on the wrong side.
No. Literally, Roberts was arguing that while Mississippi's abortion ban should be upheld, it wasn't this gateway or any precedent to overturn Roe v. Wade. So his opinion on this, and we're getting this after the fact. It wasn't public knowledge at the time, but his opinion on this is really about precedent of the law, and he wasn't looking to overturn Roe v. Wade. Apparently, hey Shawnee, we see you. Hello, Americans. Miss Averb is in the building as well. She said they play Switzerland. I think in this case,
Right.
John Roberts ended up being Switzerland. He wasn't trying to be, but ended up getting relegated to that kind of mix.
Okay, and you know what? Until we expand the courts and get some people in there that are opposite of these conservatives, we're not going to see no changes. And that's the bitch ass Democrats that are afraid to take a stance. That's why the filibusters fucked up, because they're like, well, let's give them a chance. It's always let's give them this chance. That Joe Manchin, lying,
Reach across the aisle
bullshit. So, okay, I see what you're saying, and I see what some of the people in the feed are saying. I agree with Maya, and that's just the way they are. That's the way they are. I mean, I don't give them any props. They're evil.
Well, I'm just trying to say he has teeth for eyes. That's crazy. In this instance, though, your boy John Roberts he tried for your pussy, ladies. He was like, God damn it, that's a good vagina, and I'm gonna protect it. And the other fuck sticks, Alito, Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, ACB.
I like beer. Beer is good. Beer tastes good.
And Cooney Thomas. They were not about that life. Basically, the point for me is that Roberts isn't enough, right? Like one dissenting voice from the conservative side is not enough. He was trying to get one more person. Who's with me? I imagine a Tom Cruise, Jerry Maguire moment where he's just like, who's coming with me? And Clarence Thomas was like, is this a pubic hair in my coat?
Yeah. Show me the money. No.
And ACB was like, I'm adopting black kids right now. I don't have time for this.
Okay.
And Alito was like, my dick doesn't work anymore. And who else? Well, Gorsuch and Kavanaugh were probably doing a keg stands at that time. So nobody was listening to him.
Yeah, that's true.
Miss Adverb says Thomas, meaning Clarence, Uncle Coon Thomas, being married to a white man is a whole joke, wanting to repeal gay marriage. So in that one, she threw some real shade. She just called Jenny Thomas a white man.
She is. She definitely looks like
she does have 80s wrestler's body.
And her face
like, coming off the top rope.
Yeah, and not only that, I thought I got to give her props. She was good as the husband of Roseanne for all those years on TV.
Clarence Thomas is married to John Goodman. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but the bottom line is, I don't give any of these judges any play. I give them, until they do what the people want. I know some stuff. Wow,
Sean's like, she does look manly. She
does
got that. I feel like her and Marjorie Taylor Greene should have a shoulder off. Where they're like, no, bitch, you ain't got shoulders like me. A broad back competition. Welcome to the 3rd annual broad back bitch competition. We have returning champion Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I'm your announcer, Calvin Bowman.
I'm Winston Thurgood.
And today we're going to see who has the widest wingspan of these condor back bitches.
What we're looking for is width between blades. Shoulder blades, that is. We're looking for the span, and how much weight they can carry. So
that's very important. And let me tell you something, Winston. This is very important. We got a new thing we're adding in. Now we're going to have drones land on their back safely. If the more drones you can get on your back, you're the winner.
The helicopter landing competition begins in 7 minutes, guys.
These big back bitches are going to be fantastic this year. Look at people in the feed. What are y'all talking about? No, listen. I think it's disgusting.
Miss Avram says she looks like Wilford Brimley. Diabetes. She looked like she got the diabetes.
Yeah, she definitely is. But again,
Diabetes.
she's going to get subpoenaed. So let's see what happens in September. She's getting subpoenaed because they were like, you did some dirt.
AJ Fick getting into the kinesiology of it. He's like, they have traps and little necks with big lats. This nigga just named all the
A
muscle.
lot of this. A lot of this.
A lot of row machine going
on. MJ, what's up, MJ?
MJ's asking, I was on Riesling. Now I'm on tequila. This is my last little sip, though.
That's his last
I
sip.
got to turn my life around.
Okay, but at the end of the day, what do you think that what do you think that this? I still think he's,
no, I'm not saying we go praise him and he's our next leader or white savior. I'm just saying in this particular instance, much to my surprise, he was trying to protect your vagina, ladies. He tried his best.
Scrotum face ain't getting that from me.
He did what he could. He just schmegged my neck. Look at him.
Yeah, I'm just not. I just feel like a lot of these right wing people, they last minute they come out of the woodwork and say certain things, and it's too late. It's too late for that. You've already sided on too many things that change the way Americans live that don't even agree with what you're saying. Again,
no, I mean, but like I was saying earlier, Roberts has surprised me. He has dissented on a few things in the past that I wouldn't have expected him to. And again, I'm not praising the man.
Okay,
but I am surprised by it. Speaking of other surprises, man, as much as Shang, myself, many of us have been enjoying the January 6th hearings, what we're learning is that what's left of Republican voter minds out there are dangerous. 44% of Republicans want Trump to run. Now, 55% think somebody else should run, but 44% is a large chunk, especially given the
evidence that came out,
the nature and
all
evidence of this hearing. Yeah,
he wanted to kill his vice president. The motherfucker in the speech today didn't even mention the safety of his vice president, or
any of the officers who were injured or who died subsequently.
Right.
But what we're finding, what polls are showing, is that these January 6 hearings aren't really having any effect
but you know
on
what?
Republican voters, man.
No, that's 44%, but that still leaves 64%. You got the progressives and the moderates. So hopefully we still eke it out. But look at his people, which this is one of them.
Ernest P. World.
His people are,
Know to me, Vern.
Yeah, those are the people.
I'm getting this from USA Today, and I mean today. Just 7% of Republicans say the special House committees, dramatic presentations made them view the Capitol attack more seriously than they had thought. And only 6% of Republicans say they believe Trump played a bigger role in the attack than they first thought. It's affecting less than 10% of the Republican voting base.
But that's still 44%. 44% is still, you got 64%. If we playing basketball, right? And it happens to be
I'm dunking on all y'all niggas.
Well, if it's a team from Detroit, you're not dunking on shit. The point is
all y'all niggas.
All y'all niggas. The point is, if I win by 3 and like a 3-pointer at the last minute, I still won. So even if 44% and we get 47%, we still win. Now there's gonna be a little middle ground of disgruntled motherfuckers, but fuck all these retards. Okay.
Well, I mean, I think, it's
why do they like this man? Because they are this man. They're dumb little doofuses that need their ass kicked.
But in terms of like, potentially prosecuting Trump or anything like that, none of that matters. To me, though, it is significant that 44% of Republicans still want Trump to run. In that we as everyday citizens have to like deal with these motherfuckers, like grocery shop with them, and be at the club or bar with them, or the comedy club or some rock.
Well, no, from a comedy standpoint,
hip hop show or
there's some cities I'm not gonna go to. There's some places that I don't want to do a show for this motherfucker. Okay, And by the
Down to
way,
one
I don't know if you know Chiclet Tooth here.
Last tooth standing.
Motherfucker. That's his base. 44%. That is, and I'll bet you, anybody in the feed, I'll bet you that 95, you could look it up, 95% of these motherfuckers are white. Out of that 44%, 95 are white people. And white people said, and I'm gonna say this on the show, I don't give a fuck. The white people, if you are so superior and intellectual and understand the world and apathy and empathy and all of these things, how do you back this man? You back this man because that's who you are. They would just say, this is not our America. Yes, it fucking is. This is America, the way America want to be.
Just the way it is. Maya Baker says GOP voters didn't watch because Faux News or Fox News didn't show it. They didn't show the first couple of ones, but eventually Fox News ended up airing these hearings. So it's there for them to see. People just don't want to. Miss Adverb says 44% is less than half full. Absolutely. It's not the majority of the party.
But that's
the majority,
a lot.
but it's a great chunk. And what I'm talking about really is just that we have to deal with them.
Right. In a regular life basis. I mean, what if you're with us, if you're with a casting person that don't like niggas because I'm a Trump supporter, then it affects your life in all kind of ways. You go to the grocery store, you got to worry about somebody in Milwaukee decide that all niggas shouldn't live because Trump said that's my African American, and then he kidnaps you.
Kill
and puts you in the
4
basement.
people.
Yeah,
That's the voice
exactly.
in his headset. Serious Jess, yo, what up, Noob? He says, are there any successful MAGA comedians?
Yes, a lot.
I don't know any of them, but I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, there's all branches of comedy out there. So.
Dennis Miller now is considered a MAGA comedian.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
well, that changes a lot.
Yeah, Dennis Miller from.
I used to love this show.
Yes, Dennis Miller from Saturday Night Live is straight drinking the Kool-Aid. Bill Maher is not drinking the Kool-Aid, but he's leaning towards it. Bill Maher.
Yeah, I think Bill Maher is showing his white man
it's
pedigree.
True colors, and that's what I know. I don't know the rest of it.
But yeah, man, all of this that we're seeing, all of this clear-cut evidence that clearly shows how the former president was absolutely trying to not just send a mob to the Capitol to stop the certification of the 2020 election, but he wanted to be there with them. It wasn't just like, oh, I don't want them to do this. It was like, no, I want to ride with these armed one-tooth motherfuckers.
Because he felt like they're not gonna hurt me. They're going after other people. So these cluckatucks, fucking idiots, that's the way they want to live. And they're happy that way.
Look at Breezy's dark side is coming out. She's like, they need to come up missing.
Wow.
AJ Fitz sees it. You gotta watch Breezy. She got that other thing to her. Don't fuck with her. Don't double cross her.
Treehead said MAGA or just Republican. I know some Republican comics. I know some comics that are Republicans, and they slip it in there every now and then, like, "Wow, right now we need Trump because Biden." Go Brandon, and I hear dumb people say go Brandon because they feel like that's a diss. Well, it's better than go insurrectionist. You fucks. I mean, I can't stand. One time I actually sat and watched Pedro go back and forth with a motherfucker for 45 minutes and just absolutely slammed him with logic, reality, facts, and he still didn't get it. So I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna try to reach in and save motherfuckers in the water when they're drowning, when they're stabbing my hand. Fuck them all. All 44% of y'all, every single one of y'all can eat a crispy bag of dill dicks. And your mama can too. Because I think it's something about watching your mama eat dill dicks. Pickled dicks. I'm talking about pickled dicks. And I hope all of y'all burn in hell.
Those are called dill doughs.
Okay.
Get it like dill pickle.
I get the dill, and then you put the thing.
All right,
I saw what you did, man. You know what? I'm right here.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Right here.
So, for me, again, this isn't about this percentage of Republicans who still believe in Trump, still want Trumpty Dumpty, aren't affected by these hearings, the January 6th committee hearings. Um, that doesn't affect the legality of Trump's actions or his possibility of being prosecuted. But I think it does affect us.
How
It
many
means that
times we got to
means
tell
that
you, man?
there's a large swath of this American community, this thing we call America, that is wrapped up in this lie, that does not know fact from fiction from a fig Newton, and we're just not going to be able to reach them, and that's what
They're
we have to
not going to
keep.
be able to reach them because their brains are they're brainwashed. They're a
Yeah.
cult, and and I agree with you. I've seen Serious Jess, Jordan Clapper be killing me with asking them basic common sense questions, and they can't answer it because primarily they are frighteningly stupid. Like I mean, like I wouldn't give them cheese for the Whopper. That's old school black man shit. I
Hey,
wouldn't
what's
give
up
you
now?
cheese on the Whopper, nigga.
Hey,
Yeah,
they
but
do taste better
they
with cheese,
bitches. Yeah.
yeah, and some of those Jordan Klepper videos are just, they're so emblematic of the problem that we're going to have. Like they're almost like prophetic in that it's like, bro, these people do not listen to facts. They they have no critical thinking skills, like zero. They are listening to one or two sources because, for any conservatives out there listening, like I get Fox News notifications. I read articles every now
I
and then.
read your stupid shit.
Sometimes I'll just flip to the channel real quick just to see when everybody else is like January 6th, January 6th, Fox News will be like, check out this dog running a lawnmower. And it's just like,
You know why? Because facts don't matter with these motherfuckers. Facts do matter, but not with Fox. I used to do a joke. I said it might as well, because I used to do a joke about Fox News. Might as well have dragons do the fucking news because they're just making shit up, and they might as well it's a fantasy channel. It is just as much like it's FX. It's not FOX. It's FX. It's fantasy shit. They make shit up. They try to avoid the truth. They didn't want to show the January 6th shit because it was like, oh, it blows all of our other programming out the water and makes fucker Carlson look like the fucker he is. So that's why. I
no
mean,
fuck with the fuckery.
he's fuckery, you know.
So I mean, all of this for me is to say that we're in trouble in these next few election cycles. It's like we're dealing with a group of people, like Nicole H says, are delusional, and it's like at that point, words will fail you.
Yeah, I agree. Serious
He
just
said, see, Sirius just says Fox anchors all got 2-day-old, no toothpaste cigar breath, and they only say words with H's, and they put H's in the W words. Like this whole thing is highly hazardous. I'm just trying to think of.
Well, Miss Abram took it to another level. Thank you very much. Cream filled dilly does.
There you go.
And I mean filled with man gravy. When I'm filled with Peter
Jizmatic.
Yeah. So I mean, no, I see what you're saying about the whole thing, but I've thought that before. If you look at the standard Fox Trump supporter, like we have pictured here,
Tiki tortures.
if you look at how they gather, again, that's them from a different angle, and their majority of them are pretty much that thought process. And now people are like, "Oh, you're being extreme." You don't think that attacking the Capitol and saying you pro cop and then stabbing cops in the ass with flags that you made into a sword is extreme? I don't think I'm being that extreme. I don't think Charleston, remember Charleston? There's some good people on both sides. No, Nazis aren't good, bitch. Nazis
will
aren't
not
good.
replace us.
Yes. What was that? I mean, the majority of Fox and Trump supporters, and people say, "Oh, well, what did Hillary say? Oh, they're deplorable." Well, you are, motherfuckers. Then had to back up off of it.
She didn't need to say that out loud though. Her job
I-
was to
Yeah.
try and get some of them people to vote for her.
Well,
that was just dumb thing for her to say.
That was
out loud.
you know
she
what?
was right, but
Once you get the presidency, you'd be like,
then you'd be like,
yeah,
hey,
bitches,
got your ass.
Gotcha. I said it, you deplorable motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but these are the people that we're going to have to deal with, no matter
the Trump
what.
supporters, the dummies.
So you know, I'm not exactly sure what
Well,
deal with
means.
Let
me ask you this, Pedro. I'm gonna put it in your court with your mom. Well, be careful. He's like, hey, nigga, be careful. If your mom was a Trump supporter, like a staunch Trump supporter, how would you deal with her? It's hard to deal with people that think like that.
First of all, she wouldn't be my mother. She would have been taken over and cloned. And that would be clear to me because my mama don't play that.
You mean that she came out of a pod?
But I mean, if ever there was, yeah, exactly. If ever there was a reason to, that would be a reason to kick my mother in the chest. So, but that's just how we settle things.
Like I was writing some bits about like literally, if a woman was a Trump supporter, I could be mid-stroke, and I would literally jump up off her, grab a plate of dirt, and throw it on her and leave. I don't know why there'd be a plate of dirt near the bed while I'm fucking, but I would make sure that she knew that you're a dirty bitch because you support a man that wouldn't spit on you. Well, I can't say that because, yeah, he likes being peed on, so I can't really say that.
MJ said she dumped a good friend. So, you know, this is broken up families. Miss Adverb is like, if Baby Fat made clanware, if Fubu made clanware, yeah, you know, it kind of be like that.
It kind of be like that. Yes, Shawnee, mid-stroke.
Yeah, like you only get
I would get
half shaft and then whoop, right back out.
Well, no, I wouldn't come. She don't even deserve.
Well, you could no, she don't deserve that.
I wouldn't even give her. No, I wouldn't give her. No, I mean, you got to think about this. I know we're joking about it. So yeah, I'd kick my mom in the chest. But if it was my mother or father, I would disown them. I mean, like, you're too stupid to fuck with. Because for you to say one thing, your level of hypocrisy, if you're hypocritical with this shit, what would you do in my life? That's just the way I look at it. If you're this much of a giant Mount Everest hypocrite when it comes to that, because all that shit is hypocrisy. What's good for the goose is not good for the gander. They are hypocrites.
Take a gander at this.
Yeah, there's a bit. I actually go to my Instagram because I did a bit where I was working on how to do this voice, and I really do that. They're like, it's what I say, it's not what you say. But I want equal rights for myself, but not for you. And that's pretty much it. And so that's why. Yeah, these motherfuckers, man. And so 44%.
Shawnee, Bermuda's finest. She lost a friend, couldn't understand his unwavering support for Trump. Fortunately, I don't think I have any friends that I know of who.
Whoa. Hold on now.
But you got something to say?
No.
Motherfucker.
No. Shit. Goddamn. I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that we don't condone that kind of fuckery or the big lie on this show, on this particular show, no matter what trolls say, and no matter how many little Botox boys and cold sillies of the world decide that. We don't support that.
Yeah, Miss Adverb said, I have a side of my family who is MAGA. Try living this life. It's not that easy.
Kill them!
Now, MJ's friend, this is interesting, says he's black and gay. This is the friend she lost or had to exeunt from her life. He's black and gay and said Trump did more for blacks than any president. You know what?
Okay.
Real quick, I'm just gonna hit him with this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, what?
What? Yeah. So,
but some people, they just the self-hating. They just can't stop it.
Wow, we got people going in.
It's a clan mentality. Now that clan is spelled with a K. Facebook user Jeff. Come on now. KKK baby.
KKK.
KK.
Oh wait, T said my sister.
My sister is MAGA. We don't speak anymore. Do you see what they're doing to us? Shawnee said, "What did Trump do for blacks?" I don't know. That's like when I was going back and forth with that Trumper a few years ago, Shane.
Yeah.
These are the kind of things I was like, well, what good things have Trump done? Has Trump done?
And he gave you a lot of.
He was like, no, he literally said, well, I don't know that stuff. You know,
I mean, you want.
I don't know that stuff.
I didn't know you'd want concrete, coherent answers.
I don't know things. I wasn't expecting to have to say stuff.
Crazy. All right. Nicole H. I lost a friend too. I'm going to do it in the voice. I lost a friend too, but it was mainly for her extreme Christian views. I told her not to be proud. She played her flute for Donald Trump.
Yeah, man. And you know, and that's interesting too. I think later in this week I'm gonna do a whole topic on this, but you got Marjorie Taylor Greene out here like the Republican Party should become the Christian National Party. So let's talk about these Christian nationalists later in this week, man. But that's a whole other thing, Nicole H. So thank you for bringing that up. That will be featured.
Well, the Christians, we know what happens with Christian mentality and that thought process and religious mentality. You know what happens? You know what happens? Wars. You know what happens pertaining to religion? Where there's a lot of corruption. The Catholic Church, if you look in Rome, there was a ton. Even though the Pope's trying to turn it around right now, it's decades of corruption, pedophilia, and that's true. I mean, I don't know if there's any Catholics on here, but in Philly, they had 22 cases where people were suing the Catholic Church pertaining to pedophilia, because they were just taking the pastors, and one of the pastors went to Rochester, New York, and did the exact same shit to another little boy.
We know what it is.
He didn't go to jail. He didn't get a slap on the wrist. It's that same old shit. So I don't know.
Like Shawnee says, you have Trumpers who believe Trump is currently president. Like there are people out there who believe that Donald Trump is still president right now and actually running the country. So these are the mentalities that we have to deal with. And you know, I have some solutions. Most of them are locked up in a safe right now. But if we need to implement those solutions,
they're going to implement those solutions towards you, Pedro.
No, well,
they're
gonna get some implementations back.
Yeah,
nigga, we just gonna be implementing each other.
You want smoke? Nah, you got smoke.
You about to get it. All right,
and that's crazy. But as we move on,
we gotta push.
As we push in.
We're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it moving, and we're gonna do it a little something like it is.
Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. All right, so this is woo, a potential new scam out there. I really don't know what's up with this, man, because initially I thought that this was like my hobo ho, you know, my homeless hobo vagine.
No, I know.
Trying to get back at me or whatever, trying to holler. But I've gotten the same kind of message from different numbers, and it doesn't sound like her. So I'm gonna put you on in this real quick and just see what happens, right? All right.
There she is, right there.
Hold on. Hold on.
Hey, it's me calling. Just wanted to see if you're free to meet. Give me a call or text. Bye.
Hey, it's me calling. Just want to see if you're free. Give me a call or text. Bye. Now
that's a scam.
Yeah, that's not Hobo Ho's voice, right? And she wasn't like a chipper bitch like that. So like, this bitch sounded jolly and lively. And also, I just don't recognize the voice. I don't recognize the number. It's not in my system or whatever. I've also gotten several text messages like this that are just like, yeah, no, I'm trying to put y'all on though. It's just like, hey, are you free to meet? And I'm like, you bitches aren't getting my liver, okay? I'm not waking up in a bathtub missing a kidney, okay? Fuck all of that.
So that don't sound like her.
But I just no, it's I don't think that's her, dog. Like I really don't think
That
that.
sounded okay. That did sound like a white girl.
Oh, see, Phenom is fessing up. She's like, it was me. No, it wasn't her.
It's a scam, bro.
Raina Love.
Scamzilla.
Raina Love, you got to catch up. She's like, hobo ho? Yes, I had an encounter with a homeless bitch a few weeks. I didn't realize
She wasn't homeless.
It's not like I was dumpster diving and was like, hey, some pussy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It sounded like you were.
She tried to crash at my place, and I was like, you better crash your ass out this window, bitch. It took me 2 hours to get her out the house. I've blocked these numbers right now. I have done that. What series just say? Sounds like Pedro had to call and meet up with Hobo to make sure it wasn't. I'm not responding to this shit. But I'm just wondering, is anybody else getting messages like this?
No, it's just
It's
you.
Christian Mingle gone wrong. Miss Haver, you're an asshole, man.
Okay, she should block it. But the bottom line is, it does sound like it sounds like this woman right here, but it's a scam.
But I've gotten like several calls and text messages from different numbers.
Oh, that's scam
with that same kind of energy vibe, man. Hey, free to meet. Hey, it's me. Who says that? Hey, it's me. Like, unless you call in like your loved one. I don't know. Like,
maybe she got your number from Hobo, and she said you should get some of that Pedro soul pole, and then she gets you up.
I'm opening a good dick shelter.
If you get an unknown call, then what are you supposed to do? Block it. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't answer these calls. I block these numbers, but I keep getting the messages from different numbers, and I'm like, first of all, I just want to know: is anybody else getting these kind of messages? Like, just
I send messages like that to Shawnee, and I send it to Raina. Nicole H. I've sent not only dick pics but dick messages. Like, yeah, this is a dick right here. Yo,
I have a whole dick anthology that I've sent out.
I read it out of the book of dick to her. Yeah. So I mean,
I don't know.
That sounds like a white girl. I thought. Well,
it's not my hobo ho, but yeah, I just don't. Part of me I was like, well, I wonder what happens to motherfuckers that respond to this, because there's some horny motherfuckers out there like, yeah, I'll meet up with you, and then you get jumped by Hell's Angels or the show Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I can't believe this stupid nigger went for it. No, but as soon as I get a lot of spam for some reason on my own other phone, and I go, you know what, unknown, can't, and even if it's somebody that knows me, I'm like, block. I block them.
AJ Fit, no, I don't participate in OnlyFans, so I don't really. Speaking of which, man, I watched the show Rap Shit. It's actually pretty good, man, and it put me.
God!
No, I enjoy it, man, and it's put me onto this parts of social media that I didn't quite understand.
Like what? Like what? Hold up.
Just how OnlyFans works, or sometimes what I mean. Like, I've never been on it. I've never been to anybody's OnlyFans, but there was like one scene that kind of put me on to that world, and I was like, oh, okay.
This shit is the same. It's Insecure with girls trying to be rappers. It's that same old, hey girl, maybe we should rap. It's that same old kind of acting.
Did you watch it? Did you watch it?
Yeah, and it just made me like irritated, just like Insecure.
Shang don't like to see people be successful.
That is not true at all. I love to see. You know what? I love to see people.
Show got viewers and shit, man. Fuck this show.
With all this like fanfare, this nigga with their fanfare. No, I just don't like. It's like the cast women, black women that really don't talk like this over and over and over again. The same old shit. Like, oh girl, let me tell you something. It's like the same.
It's fun.
Chunk of women. Man. I get it. It's the same chunk of women, and it's rap shit. And the person.
No, but it's deep because.
Did you think what's her name was funny from what's the Insecure?
Who funny?
The lead of Insecure.
Issa Rae.
Issa Rae,
yeah. I mean, Insecure was funny. I stopped watching it after the first season. I just kind of I just never latched back onto it. But it was a good show. Like, it was well written, and I think had his finger on the pulse of culture right now.
Mr.
Maya Baker, I don't have to tell the whole story if you do it for me. So you go ahead and tell them.
Oh, now I'm Shang Samuels. What the fuck? And see, Miss Abrams said it's right. I'm tired of Tiffany Haddish. I'm not tired of Tiffany Haddish. Do you think? Assalamu alaikum, Nazi. Shang Samuels, because I'm like, yeah, okay, Nicole. First off, let's start here. Nicole, first off, let's start here. What do you bring to the table? How tall are you?
Yeah.
How much do you weigh? What do you have in your bank account? What's in your wallet? So don't go there with the man woman shit.
I think you lost. I think you lost the crowd on the Issa thing, man. Because
yeah, everybody. Issa Rae is dope. Shut your mouth. Yeah, shut up. She's funny. So you think that Issa Rae is funny? Like, she funny. You can say you like the show, and it's a bunch of black women in LA doing whatever they do, but she ain't funny.
Like, what do you mean she ain't funny? Like, on the show, she wasn't funny?
The show wasn't. She wasn't funny.
Show wasn't funny. You saying Insecure wasn't funny, dog?
I'm saying Insecure wasn't funny.
Nigga.
You know what?
You need to do more edibles or change up your regimen.
I don't think Insecure was funny. And you know what? That Eddie Murphy guy, not funny.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not as funny. I felt like I was watching Wayne Brady half the time when I was watching. No, I'm kidding. On that part, I'm kidding. To me, no, I'm not kidding about Issa Rae. She was the Gerard Carmichael of women for a while for me. I was sitting there going, where's the funny at? Where's the funny? When you in the mirror trying to rap, was that the funny part where your other friends were acting like they were bougie but ghetto at the same time, and we haven't seen that shit over and over and over again? That tired trope? Yes. Sick of that shit. Sick of that shit. And rap shit is more of that shit. Because HBO won't put a thoughtful and dynamic, other than us being drugged. Hold up. Other than The Wire, which was, even that was good acting, but it was all drug dealer shit and niggas being drug dealers.
It was not. You're absolutely wrong about that. Every season of The Wire focused on a different part of Baltimore.
I know.
Literally, there's a whole season in the schools. There's a whole season in the media. There's a whole season in the police department. It starts off in the streets.
But it's a lot of streets. Right. It starts off in the streets. The catalyst of what gets it popping is that type of shit. And I'm just tired
Baltimore,
of it.
Nigga.
I know. I'm just tired. I know.
There?
But it's like, I'm tired of that.
First of all, The Wire is the greatest show ever made.
Oh,
so
oh my God.
And you're talking to a Game of Thrones ass nigga.
Okay. Now
Game of Thrones still did not outdo.
Okay.
Omar coming. Yo, Omar coming.
Yo,
niggas used to run. Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying stuff like that. If you look at, Snowfall, it just always, and a lot of stuff I see on Netflix that they're pushing, other than the sci-fi stuff, is thug shit and gang shit.
You're wrong about rap shit though, because the lead character, she's really caught in this place between being a true artist. You know what I mean? Like, she's a conscious rapper, but getting no following. Really, I connected with it because we're comedians, right? And it's the same thing that we go through. Like, you talk about it a lot, Shang. You're like, all these motherfucking social media, Instagram comedians. I'll smoke these niggas on stage. That's what she's going through. But that's what she's going through as a character, is like, I have this conscious talent that I'm trying to project and be positive with. And niggas really just want you to pop your ass on OnlyFans. And she's caught in this space of like, all right, well, I don't know I want to get ahead. I want to do this thing, but the industry's not really letting me. It's kind of really the same place that we are in comedy. It's like, nigga, I'm funny. I am one of the funniest motherfuckers on this planet. I believe that.
Whoa.
I have 2,600 followers on Instagram.
I think you're wrong.
The industry will tell me I am nothing.
You're wrong, Pedro, because Chappelle told me that.
Yeah.
No, I'm messing around. I watched the shit you told me. I was like, this motherfucker has taken way too many drugs.
Serious Jeff says Game of Thrones was maybe the worst case of TV blue balls.
That and Dexter. The way that
they keep bringing Dexter back on every different channel that they can. Like
that and Dexter, and you know what else was the blue balls extravaganza to me? I thought that Sopranos.
Yeah, that was a tough one for people. Sopranos was. For Miss Adverb, it was Empire. Fuck Lee Daniels forever.
I know. It's like, hey, it's over. And that's how they ended the last episode.
We ran out of film.
Hey, we're done. Cut the fucking lights off. Hey, Joey, go get me something to eat. That was
All right,
it. It
man.
was
I got to get out of here. So Shane, get us up out of here. But
yeah, we got it. All right,
watch out for these new scams. If you get a random message, it's like, hey, you want to meet
scam.
up?
Oh, scam.
Stay home with a
Listen,
book, y'all.
I'm going to say this real quick because got to go fast. Watch how fast I talk. Boom, bam. Here we go. Make sure that you check us out on all the platforms and make sure you check us out on YouTube. If you watch us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to YouTube. And if you subscribe to YouTube, do this. Yeah, and also make sure you follow us on the gram. Follow at
Ramage.
Black Pedro, and follow at Comedian Shank. And that was racist.
On the egg. On the egg.
On the egg. Make sure you do that, and make sure you follow us on the Facebook. My Shangri today is about people are flipping and flopping, and it's fan goddamn tastic. So I'm not as angry about my Shangri. Oh, guess what's happening, people? Oh,
Hey.
some of the Secret Service is actually coming out and they flipping and they gonna drop dime on, especially the black ones. Like, I wish I would go to jail for your punk ass. A lot of them are flipping on them. The Secret Service is flipping on them. There's 3 Secret Service agents that said, I am not going to take not a net L for this orange cunt stick. They are actually going to be cooperating fully. I think that we're going to get some information to how much Trump, and the ones that are like pro-Trump, they in trouble, bro. They in trouble because they got some of the texts that they recovered. So look out, motherfuckers. And the Secret Service that's usually like, we're the honorable, we're this, we're that. Well, we find out you're not. So I call it white on white crime because these motherfuckers are dropping a dime. And they're going to drop a dime on orange cut stick. And I don't get me wrong, Liz Cheney did her thing. And can't look past what happened. Exactly. But Liz Cheney, I give her props. But right now, Trump, I finally agree with Pedro. Pedro, I agree with you. Trump's in trouble. That motherfucker, he's in trouble. Little orange girl stick is in trouble. He's wow.
Putin's anal tampon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he's in trouble. So I'm hoping that this shit comes through. I'm hoping the Secret Service, the stuff that the information that we get from the Secret Service really comes out about how nutty it was. There was people that actually corroborated the shit that, yeah, he did reach for the fucking steering wheel and then he did reach for his neck. And all of that's like, they're saying, no, he did that shit. And there was actually police that said it too. So let's see what happens. Hopefully the motherfucker goes. I agree with y'all finally. You got me over. And all the money I owe you people, I still am not going to pay you. Fuck that.
Fuck you.
I'm not
I
paying.
pay me.
All right. Hey, I'll be dead before you get your cash.
He is a petulant child, Breezy JJ, is that Donald Trump he is.
Yes, he
Trumpy
is.
Dumpty. But yeah, thank you, Shang. I think, the brother, he's all I'm saying is he got his back against the wall. Nothing's
He got
guaranteed.
his back against the wall. Now,
but
Merrick Garland still got to do his thing, and they're pressuring the fuck out of him, which I like that. I like that. That's what I like about it. And when I see Merrick Garland step out on the podium and go, can you dig it? Can you dig it? I got cases in Atlanta. I got cases in Georgia. And we're going to take them to the fucking back.
I get my cases out in Georgia. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So,
by the way, I saw a guy bring up one of these talking heads bring up a great point about Merrick Garland is that, fuck the January 6th committee. What about the Mueller report? That shit's been out for 3 years and 3 months. And in the Mueller report, he points out 10 situations where Trumpty Dumpty potentially committed obstruction of justice. So, Merrick, you already got you nigga, look under your ass. There's a whole book you sitting on, a whole report that you could be acting on. So maybe they are, maybe they aren't. We don't know, but
we'll see. But he said, no one. Let me say it again. No one is above the law. What is show it, bitch? Show it, bitch. So this is Savage.
Judge Dredd, these niggas. I am the law.
I am the law.
I am the law.
Oh shit! Judge Dredd is having a stroke. I am the law. The best
Adrian!
Judge Dredd, the new Judge Dredd was better than the old one. I don't know if you saw the
I
new
didn't see
one.
the new one. No.
The new one, oh my God. I mean, they go in. It's so fucking much better than the first one. So you got to watch the new Judge Dredd. And there's another movie you got to watch called Gray Man.
The Gray Man. That was fun.
The Gray Man. It's a fun, stupid action.
If you like to see white men being vigilantes and solving the world's problem with a gun and a mission.
With a gun and a mission. So, and you know what? He has guns. I'm on a mission to get a gun, but we are on a mission to be. It's true. That's
like the first stage. That's like the first stage of every like battle game. Is like you just start off and you gotta stab somebody and then take their gun, and then
so when I have a gun, it's gonna be on the show every day. I'm going, hey, y'all see my new gun? But check this out. We're going to be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. When we come back, we want you to come back with us. Thank you for checking out the show. There's a lot of back and forth shit going on there, and I appreciate it, even though y'all gave me the business about The Wire. And apparently, I mean, Pedro was right about some stuff, but The Wire, not so much. Rap shit, not so much. Insecure, not so much, but he was right pertaining to, I think Trump's in trouble. We will be back tomorrow. Also, if you get a chance tonight, I will be in, that's right, I'll be in LA dropping comedy dimes.
Dimes on them.
I'm July 26th, which is today, 8 p.m. At 8 p.m., I will be at the Howard Hughes Theater 17. Come out to the live show. Get your tickets now on Eventbrite. Just put in 50 Shades of Funny, and you can come to the show tonight and get your laugh on. Myself, Yorsi, Candace Thompson, and your host, Robbie Perone. All right. We are out of here like Vladimir.
That's it.
Yo. Take care of yourself, people.